The Indiana Pacers winning Game 1 of the 2025 NBA Finals was a surprise to many, though another surprise was the way Chet Holmgren struggled in that game, as he was limited to just 4 points on 2 of 9 shooting in 24 minutes. However, Holmgren bounced back in the Thunder's Game 2 win offensively and helped set the tone. I'm going to take a deeper dive into Chet's Game 2 performance and show how he impacted the game in various ways on both ends of the floor, including some that might not show in the box score. After a fantastic rookie year, Holmgren was projected by many to make an all-star level leap this year. Unfortunately, 10 games into the season, he fractured his hip and missed the Thunder's next 40 games. While he eased his way back into the regular season, Chet's impact was on full display the first 3 playoff rounds, where he showed his ability to alter games on both ends of the floor. Game 1 of the finals for Chet was an interesting one. The Thunder not only changed the starting lineup and went away from the 2 bigs with him and Isaiah Hartenstein, but the Pacers forcing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander into taking on a heavier role offensively also prevented Holmgren and others from getting into a rhythm. So what did the Thunder do differently in Game 2? They made an effort to get Chet the ball early, and it resulted in 9 first-quarter points on 4 of 5 shooting. The ways he scored this game were also reflective of his all-around skill set. Chet hit jumpers off the catch, off the dribble, put the ball on the floor, and scored off a cut and an offensive rebound. Despite that, the main thing for me in Game 2 was the impact Holmgren made defensively. At 23 years old, Chet already has the makings of a perennial all-defensive team member. Listed at 7'1" with a reported 7'6" wingspan, Holmgren's shown he's a great shot blocker, but he alters a ton of shots as well. Here's a list of the players this regular season who, per the NBA's tracking data, allowed the lowest field goal percentage on shots 6 or fewer feet from the basket who defended at least 200 such shots. Chet's at the top of the list. His opponent shot just 45% when he was the closest defender, and over 18% worse than what league average would be on these shots. There are multiple examples of this in Game 2 of the Finals, where Holmgren's full defensive arsenal was on display. As Tyrese Halliburton brings the ball up, you can see the Pacers are going to get into pick and roll, with Chet defending the screener in Obi Toppin. As they get closer to the 3-point line, Obi sets the slip screen, and Holmgren's defending the ball. With Tyrese's passing and a big defending the ball, this could be trouble for many teams, though Chet can change game plans. Tyrese passes it to the left corner, and Holmgren switches back to Toppin, who is on his way to get a handoff. Obi immediately puts the ball on the floor, and while this could be trouble for other big men defensively, Chet sticks right with him getting downhill, and the end result is forcing him into a contested reverse layup. The Pacers, as usual, are playing fast here, as Halliburton is looking to get in the pick and roll just 5 seconds into the shot clock. Holmgren is defending the screener in Miles Turner, and with Miles' ability to shoot, this can often lead to pick and pop possessions. Tyrese goes away from the screen, and as he gets in the paint, Chet naturally starts working back to help. Halliburton passes it out to Turner, and instead of shooting, decides to drive here. Holmgren now has to commit to Miles, who not only has 40 pounds on him, but also has some momentum getting downhill. Turner gets in the paint, but look how Chet absorbs some contact and uses verticality by not leaving the ground, and with his length can alter the shot, which results in a miss. Given his movement ability, Holmgren is a very good isolation defender, and with the supporting cast he has to work with, this mix can often result in forcing tough shots or turnovers. As Aaron Nesmith gives the ball to Halliburton across half court, the point guard has some options here. Nesmith goes to set a screen to his right, and Obi Toppin is coming over to set one if he wants to go left, though Tyrese opts for the screen to attack Chet, and that puts the 2 in isolation. This makes sense against your average big men defensively, but Chet doesn't fall in that category. Halliburton tries a variety of moves to create space, but Holmgren counters all of them. Eventually, Chet's defense forces Halliburton to make a pass to Ben Shepherd in the right corner, but Kenrich Williams deflects the ball off of him to lead to a turnover. With Holmgren's shot blocking and ability to alter shots, one aspect of his game that doesn't show up in the box score is how his presence alone can prevent teams from even attempting shots around the rim. The Pacers bring it up here, and Chet is initially at the left elbow and is defending Obi Toppin on this possession. While Obi's in the left corner, Halliburton is operating out of pick and roll and goes away from the screen that creates some space. though as he's getting downhill, you can already see the potential advantage unfolding. Tyrese is working towards the paint, and Toppin has started cutting from the left corner for what we've seen become a lob or easy basket. However, as Halliburton sets foot in the paint, Chet has rotated to the restricted area. Given his length and instincts, this now makes a potential lob or pass to Toppin much riskier. Tyrese ends up kicking the ball out to the perimeter, and the Pacers get a good shot, but Chet's efforts here eliminated what's typically an easy basket. Benedict Mathurin has the ball here, and as it turns into pick and roll, Holmgren is defending the screener in Thomas Bryant, and eventually drops back to defend the roll man. Mathurin, not seeing anything, passes it to Aaron Nesmith on the left wing, and as you can see, Bryant is coming over to set another screen where Chet will defend the action. Before his teammate even gets there to set it, Nesmith goes away from the screen to get downhill. But notice Holmgren is rotating to defend the ball. Nesmith then has the tough task of trying to get through the duo of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Alex Caruso. Surprisingly, he's able to slip through and create what might be a potential shot as the shot clock is winding down. Though look who is right there with an arm up, Holmgren. Nesmith opts out of that, and then passes it to Toppin for a tough corner 3 attempt that's blocked. So what should we expect from Chet the remainder of these finals? It depends on what adjustments we see made during the series. Given that the Pacers have shown they want to force an opposing team's star player to take on a heavy offensive burden, I think getting Chet involved early offensively like they did in the Game 2 win was a good move. After abandoning the double big lineup with Isaiah Hartenstein in Game 1, the Thunder went to it for around 5 minutes in Game 2 with some success, and depending on the personnel, it can also let Chet roam a bit more defensively. In Game 2, Holmgren also spent less time defending Miles Turner, which, given his shooting, can take the 23-year-old away from the basket where he's so impactful. Though for this reason, I also wouldn't be stunned if Chet spent more time defending Pascal Siakam as the series goes on. Holmgren was limited by a major injury this regular season, but Game 2 of the finals showcased all the various ways he can make an impact and the unique skill set that makes him an essential player for both the Thunder's present and future. If you made it this far, thank you, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on my in-depth analysis throughout the 2025 NBA playoffs.